It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yeah, I know, I'm a little early. It's mid-November as the time I'm recording this, but I wanted to go big for Christmas this year. So I already decorated the porch, and we got a tree coming later this week. So I'm just feeling a little festive, you know? Long time no see. So, figured I'd just come out here on this nice early evening in November and discuss, I guess, what's happened. Now, I know before I mentioned that I was looking at potentially doing a kind of sequel series to this week. Maybe eventually. I'm not really feeling it right now. I'm sure some of you already know this, but you know, sharing your whole personal life on the internet is not the easiest thing to do, because you're just opening yourself up to criticism. And you know, sometimes people generally do want to support you and you know, are genuinely interested in what's going on in your life, and other times people just want to troll you or bash on you for things that they think they could have made better decisions on. So I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. So I don't know when or if that series will happen. It's funny, my dad commented on one of the videos, I think it was the finale of this week, and basically said that like I've outgrown that series, and I think that is true to an extent. You know, I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I don't necessarily need to do that. And despite the lack of videos, no, I have not outgrown YouTube. Now, some of you may not realize this, but I've actually been making YouTube videos since like 2006, 2007. It's been a long time. And I mean, I know I haven't been like super successful at it, but I mean, I've put out a lot of videos. Hopefully at least a few of them are entertaining. I know the view counts don't necessarily reflect that. Some of them do. But I mean, I do it because I enjoy it. I mean, I was a film major in college. And YouTube is basically the way I can utilize that skill, although not nearly to the extent that I would have liked to. But yeah, anyway, regardless of that, just wanted to go over a couple odds and ends that have happened. It's nothing like groundbreaking, but you know, just a couple things. First off, I know Halloween Spectacular again was kind of disappointing. That wasn't the plan, but my work schedule is difficult, makes it difficult to do a lot of things, because most of my friends who I would do haunts and things with work on weekdays, and I work over the weekend when they're off. So I wasn't able to really do any, not really, I haven't been able to do any haunts, unfortunately. So it's the second year in a row that I missed Halloween Horror Nights, which makes me sad. I'm going next year. Like, I don't care what happens or what I have to do. I am going next year. Hopefully it's a good one for my epic return. But it just sucks to having to miss it 2 years in a row. Pretty brutal. But regardless, my hope is, since I missed most of haunt season, I want to go big for Christmas. So, and in fact, last year, my family, we actually held both Thanksgiving and Christmas at our apartment. And it went well for the most part. Thanksgiving was a little tough just because my dad ended up having to bring pretty much everything in order to cook Thanksgiving dinner. So it still went well and it was a good meal, but we decided to change things up this year because my dad did move to a new apartment and it's a lot smaller than his previous one. So because of that, he's going to host Thanksgiving. So I will be going there next week. Yeah, next week for Thanksgiving. And I will be hosting Christmas because I have way more room. I will have a proper tree. And I think it'll overall be a better experience. And plus, that means they don't have to come pick me up and then take me back. Instead, they just go up once and then go back once. So I think it'll be a better experience overall. And plus, I can show off all these cool decorations that we're planning on putting up. I think I mentioned this earlier. I ordered a tree, so we're going to have a full-size tree. Now, before anyone asks, this is not the return of the Brosmas tree. In fact, the Brosmas tree is retired. We mostly had that up out of laziness. And because, like, it's a tiny tree, it wasn't really... We didn't have a lot of places to put it. And also, it was out of the way. We could just leave it up all year. It was real nasty when we ended up throwing it away at the old place. Part of that was because we had like candy canes that we hung up there and then they disintegrated. So we're not doing that this year or ever again. We will have the bro letters on the tree. So the Brosmas tree will live on in some respects. And we'll at least keep it up until Brosmas. But after Brosmas, we will take the tree down like a normal person would. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan for that. Brosmas is supposed to happen in January. We'll see how that goes. We'll have to plan something fun for that. So, I guess, end of the year programming, I guess, the big question. No, I have not forgotten about the Year East 2023. I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, what's the point now? It's almost time for the Year East 2024. And you're right, it is. But I said I was going to do it, and I still am going to do it. So look for the Year East 2023 to happen when I have time to film it. It's probably going to be a very bare bones edition, just because it's last year. I'm just going to probably film me talking to the camera and clips. 2024, I might try to be a bit more ambitious with, but 2023 is going to be very bare bones. So just keeping that out there. So expect videos for that. We're going to try to do some holly jolly holiday stuff this year, unlike previous years where we really didn't do much at all for Christmas. The goal is to do a lot more, whether it's Christmas time activities and whatnot. One of the things that's been limiting me a lot this year is my physical well-being. I've been dealing with a lot of random pain in random places. Sometimes it's my feet, sometimes it's my back, sometimes it's my knees. But it just continuously makes trying to function normally very difficult. And I'm not gonna lie, Corey getting hospitalized twice for going to the doctor for a random checkup scared me a bit, because I really can't afford for that to happen right now. I need to be working every hour I can work. So I've put off actually going to the doctor to get lab work done and such. I'm going on Tuesday. I'm finally doing it. I'm just tired of dealing with the constant pain, and I'm hoping that through this lab work, they'll help me figure out exactly what is wrong and what I can do to fix it. I'm also trying to make a little bit of a change when it comes to my food and drink habits. I'm sure you've probably noticed I haven't been doing nearly as many taste tests and stuff. Part of that is there's not a lot that's super interesting, but the other part is I'm trying to cut down on that kind of thing. I've started drinking mostly water at home. I do have like milk, lemonade. Right now I have a couple sodas, but that's just because the cranberry Sprite and Mountain Dew Game Fuel are out, which if you haven't had either of those, they're incredible. So I had to have some of those around. But otherwise, besides like every now and again, I'm trying to primarily drink water, and then if I want to add some flavor, I'll add like a drink mix to it, the sugar-free. So these are like little things that I'm trying to do to improve my health. So hopefully the combination of that and going to the doctor to actually get my blood work done and everything will help improve my health, because I'm really tired of being super limited in what I can do physically. So because that's one thing I miss more than anything right now is like I pretty much am always in my apartment. Like I never leave, except for on occasion I'll go out to like go to a meal or go to a movie. That's about it. And that's mostly because it's incredibly painful to move around. So hopefully that will get better. And hopefully these changes that I'm making will help me get to the point where I'll be able to get back to doing more of what I love, which is going out into the world, going to theme parks, walking around, going game hunting at my pawn shops. I haven't been to those in months. Just going back to doing what I love and not have to constantly stop because my back is flaring up, or have to deal with random knee pain or foot pain that is just constantly preventing me from doing much. So but yeah, that's pretty much what is going on right now. I know this is kind of just a little random update video. Just wanted to mention that more content will be coming on the channel. I've been way more active on the Plays channel, just because gaming content's a little bit easier to film. So, and it's the bigger channel of the two. But yeah, that's what's going on. Thanks for watching this little holiday update, I guess. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll probably do another one of these next month, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, so that's it. See ya.